Hello everyone and welcome to another live event. My name is Jenna. We are here with Chef Anna, also a barista, former barista. We're here live in Kitchener showroom today, and it's National Cappuccino Day. And it's a perfect day, I think, for a hot beverage. We've been having some really awesome weather in November so far, but it's a little chillier today, right? So we can curl up and get cozy with a cappuccino. And for viewers tuning in today, we have a special offer for you, just for you that are tuning in. So today, if you're looking at a new Espresso Machine, you'll get 20% off the qualifying products. So there's a list in our show today. So if you pull those up, if you're on your mobile device, there's 4 little square dots. Click on that. It'll show you a list of the products. 20% off today for you, just for tuning in. Anna's going to take us through the machine here from Saeco, and she's going to talk cappuccino, and we're going to get cozy, and we're going to get warm, and let's just dive in. Anna, take it away for us.
Right, so I'm putting on my barista apron today to tell you about this really cool machine. It's a fully or super automatic espresso machine, which means all the work is done for you. You don't have to grind or tamp or any of that, and cleanup is a lot easier as well.
So no manual labor.
Correct.
You just
Jess.
Hey Jess, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So no manual labor, I just push of a button, done.
That's right.
So I'm not slaving away, grinding the beans.
Grinding anything.
Fun fact, I was in Tanzania once for 6 weeks, and I went to a coffee bean plantation, and I had to grind the beans by hand. And that was a chore. So if you don't want to do that, this is the machine for you.
Yeah. With 15 different drink options, all of which are customizable. So let's start at the top, the grinder, because we're talking about grinding beans. It's a ceramic grinder, which means that it doesn't heat up the same way that a stainless steel grinder would, so it's better for your beans, the flavor, better flavor. You're not cooking the beans as you grind them. There's also 12 options of grindiness for your grinder, so that means that you get another stage where you can determine what your espresso tastes like. There's a chute right here. If you are using pre-ground, for example, maybe you have someone in the house that's only drinking decaf, they can still use this machine, but just put their ground. Right, moving down, we have a beautiful touch screen here, which will involve everything that you need. Additional settings, water hardness, brightness, screen.
Because actually there's milk coming from the unit.
Milk does not come with the unit, but your milk per app does come with the unit. Okay, so we go through drinks. You have your classic espresso-based beverages, espresso, coffee, which is more from the American style, cappuccino, latte, macchiato, cafe latte, flat white, long espresso, then you get into more of your specialty drinks, your espresso macchiatos, your ristretto, and even just like milk froth for yourself if you're more of a milk froth kind of person. This also gives the option of setting up profiles. Because all these drinks are customizable, you can customize those drinks and then actually put them towards your own profile, so you never have to customize them again. It's just a one touch. So let's try and set it up. I'm going to put in my name. It's very easy to set up your own profile and add a drink. It's cappuccino day. I'm going in for a cappuccino. I like a strong flavor on my cappuccino.
So you have all these customizations here.
Lots of customizations. You can set the amount of coffee. So 40 milliliters is going to be about 2 ounces. Okay. A little bit more than 2 ounces.
And is that your average amount that you would put in for a cappuccino, or how much?
Maybe about 2 ounces.
2 ounces, okay. So that wouldn't be like super, super strong?
No.
Okay.
It'd be a good amount. You can set the temperature for your drink if you want a full body flavor, if you want more foam or less foam, and then you can also decide if you want your milk first or your coffee first. And then all you have to do is hit this button and it'll start brewing away. So on this side, it's an external milk carafe, which is actually really beneficial because it means that you can keep this in the fridge. And whenever you're making milk-based espresso beverages, you want to make sure that your milk is cold because you'll get better froth.
And you can use regular milk, plant-based milk.
Yeah, so they recommend you can use 2%, 1% lactose-free milk. If you do use a plant-based milk, you want to do a little bit of experimenting because they're all so different, and some of them foam better than others, so it might take a little bit of troubleshooting.
Absolutely. But it can use any kind of milk or alternative milk situations depending on your dietary restrictions. Yes.
Jess is asking, is there iced coffee mode?
There is no iced coffee mode on this machine. Philips has a coffee machine with iced coffee, which decreases the temperature, but you can definitely take espresso off of this and pour it over ice really easily, and then fill it up with cold water. So you're basically making yourself an iced Americano.
So we do have another previous event that we did a few weeks ago, maybe even October. Time's flying, but we did do an iced coffee demo for us. So you can check that on our live events page on our website, so you can see that in action.
Cleaning the milk frother is actually really easy. They have something called hydrosteam built in. I'll show you that right after we're done. If you want to clean them There's our cappuccino. Now, with this wand on the side, and now it's going to clean the steam wand. And all the parts also come apart really easily. They're dishwasher safe. Now you got ready for our next one. If you're making lots of drinks at one time, you obviously don't do that in between, but you definitely want to do that if you're taking a break from making some beverages. You want to put this in the fridge. This disconnects really easily. It comes off the wand very easily as well. Like that. So all these parts are cleaned separately. Further down here, this is where our water goes. Reset. Coffee grinds are going here. It takes about 15 batches before you clean that out. Your drip tray. And then in the side is where you can actually remove the brew group, which is important for monthly cleaning. And some espresso machines, you actually can't remove the brew group at all, and you have to take it to the manufacturer to clean the machine after 5 years or so. So being able to do it yourself is a really good thing, because then you don't have to take it to the manufacturer in about 5 years to get cleaned.
Perfect.
Better for the life of your machine. So a cappuccino is a third coffee, a third milk, and a third foam. That's why when you go to one of those like fancier or smaller coffee shops, your cappuccino is likely going to be a 6 to 8 ounce cup. You're not getting to choose the amount that you get in your cappuccino like you would if you were going to a larger chain.
That is a fun tip right there.
Fun tip.
Fun tip. Okay, so what do we got here? So this is it. So we got a cappuccino here. Got a nice amount of foam.
Do you want to make another cappuccino?
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe use your profile.
Could use my profile. So if I like a strong, I like lots of coffee. So I'm gonna go 60. Less milk. The least amount of milk you can put in here is 100 milliliters. I've got high foam. I want my espresso first. And then I can add it to my profile here. Successfully added. Perfect. Let's try it in this cup, although it might be too much, but we'll see.
And for overflows, it just goes into the drip tray,
The drip tray
catches it for you.
Also hit this button if it's getting a little too
close. You can press stop.
Can you make cortado? Equal coffee to milk ratio?
I did see a cortados in there, but we can go take a look at it after this.
Ooh.
Yeah. The other thing about a cortado is that it typically uses a milk with a higher fat in it,
a cortado?
A cortado is espresso with, I believe it's about 4 ounces. It's espresso and then equal parts of a milk cream mixture, because the milk is higher percentage fat. It's closer to 7%.
Okay.
So when I was working at a cafe, we would mix cream and milk together to get that really lovely flavor.
Awesome. So it's heating up right now. So is that like the first third that's done or second third?
Yeah, I put in a lot of espresso.
Okay. So we're going to wake up.
Yeah.
That's good. Got some steam going. Now this is the milk part.
Yeah, but it's look how beautiful. You've got some microfoam in there.
We have to press that stop button, right? That's the ending. That's the grand finale. That means it's ready. And why are we tapping it?
So those little bubbles you have on top, you can get rid of them just by gently tapping. And they have
Perfect.
Beautiful smooth foam. All right, we had a question about cortado. There it is, Cafe Cortado. So we've got 30 milliliters of milk to 40 milliliters of espresso. Very little foam.
So that's like when you pressed on it, that's kind of like the generic recipe for it. And if you wanted to customize it, the standard, and if you wanted to customize to your likings, once you know which part you like, what you want more or less of, or whatever, then you can kind of play around with it.
Exactly. And the other feature about this machine that some other machines don't have is that you can pour 2 drinks at once with milk. So some machines you can only pour 2 espresso beverages at a time without milk. But with this, we could pour 2 cortados at the same time.
So we can have drink at the same time.
That's right.
Perfect. All right. So are we going to try a cortado, or are we going to try that?
Sure, we can try a cortado.
Okay.
I have this very large cup.
And this is adjustable by height. And
Yes.
you just can lift it up there.
So if you love cortados, you can get it in this machine. But you would want to choose a milk with a higher fat.
Okay. And for viewers watching, if you're just tuning in, we have a special offer today for you, just for showing up to this live event. 20% off our Saeco and Phillips espresso machines. They're in our product list. So if you're watching on your phone, click those 4 boxes, the 4 little dots, and it'll bring up the product list. Use Coffee20 for 20% off for today only. If you're watching on your desktop, you should see in the chat's open. You have it in full view. Our product list is on the left side, and you can click which is your favorite espresso machine to purchase. Put in that code Coffee20 for today only for 20% off, just for showing up today. That's pretty great.
It's a pretty great deal. And of course, if you ever want to check out this machine in person, you can come visit us at one of our 6 locations.
And you can see it live in action.
That's right. This is a demo model, which means you can actually come in and taste the espresso from this machine.
Now, do you have some biscottis or some other treats to go with it, Anna?
Not today.
Not today. All right. Future. So bring your own in if you're going to come try it.
That's your cortado.
That's your cortado. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
I personally like a little bit more foam on my cortado, but I can do that by customizing it in the machine.
So you just click over, and yeah. Perfect. That's good. We have some drinks lined up here. Do you have any questions in the chat, Ryan? Is it quiet today? Jess says, looks great. What else? So you can make cortado equal coffee to milk ratio.
Yes.
Yes, and so that was it right there. That's good.
Yeah.
So what are some other features, maybe for people that are just tuning in, we can recap up here?
Definitely.
Yeah. We'll take it from the top for those who are just tuning in. We see some new followers coming in. Jerry says, looks easy to customize, which is nice. Absolutely.
Definitely. This gives you a lot of options in terms of customization and 15 different base beverages to choose from. A lot of the market maybe have 5 to 10. This gives you 15. So if you like your cortados, if you like just steamed milk, if you want a macchiato or a ristretto, this is a good option for you.
That's a great option. And also, like, even if you wanted to make tea, you have someone that comes over, maybe they're not a coffee or hot beverage fan, and they just want a nice tea, you can use this just for hot water.
That's right. It does have like a stainless steel and light aluminum boiler, which means that you're going to get really hot water and really hot coffee.
Awesome. We also have in the chat a question from Caitlin. Is there a bypass for decaf?
Yes. So, up at the top where we have our bean hopper. If you're only drinking decaf, you could of course fill this with your decaf beans. If you have one or two people in your household that are drinking decaf, but most are drinking caffeinated, put your caffeinated beans in the hopper, and then right here you can put ground decaf in here and make drinks with that as well. So there's an option for the hopper holds 400 grams of beans. It has an aroma seal. UV protection as well, because you want to protect your beans from outside air and also sunlight. It has a ceramic grinder, which means it's not going to heat up your beans as it grinds them like a stainless steel grinder would, so you're not cooking the beans even further. They've already been roasted to perfection. And then we have the beautiful touch screen where your drinks, your profiles, you can clean it, and other settings are.
So with the profiles, you have 8 profiles, and you can easily set that up. We have 8 in here right now, but if you wanted to delete one, how would you delete?
If you made a profile and then you're not friends with that person anymore, you can delete them.
We're friends off. Get out of here.
Friends off.
Yeah, and you just delete just like that. And also under settings, you'll see different things: water hardness, brightness, the aqua clean, standby time, the spout light, language, measurement unit, water tank light, factory settings, and there's sound feedback for accessibility, even support. If you need further support right there, just with your smartphone, you can scan that QR code and it'll take you there and to help troubleshoot. That's great.
That's right. That's why they call it a super automatic espresso machine.
Yeah, you are not grinding those beans.
No.
Like I did when I was in Tanzania, just slaving away, doing this over the fire. It was
grinding over a fire.
Yeah, there was a fire.
Oh, okay.
There were some beans. I was mashing them up, and then we had to do something with fire. It was about 10 years ago.
Did you drink the coffee that you made?
I sure did. It was black. There was no cream, sugar.
No.
Cinnamon, there was nothing of that sort. So it was a very cool experience, but I couldn't do that every day. So that's why this super automatic espresso machine, because that's time consuming.
Yeah, that takes a lot out of your
This
day.
takes like not even 3 minutes to make. It's like instant. I can go curl up on the couch, put on some Netflix.
Hold your cute cappuccino.
Yeah. Little cappuccino like that. How else do you hold it?
No, I don't know.
It's like this, right? You're just like, doop, like that.
Little.
It's little.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is there any other comments, questions in the chat for us? Again, 20% off today, just because you tuned into our live show. That's a pretty great deal.
It's a special gift for you.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, if there's no other questions or comments, I think we can wrap this up.
Sure, yeah.
All right, nothing? Quiet chat. It's Tuesday. Quiet Tuesday. All right, well, thanks
Is it made in Italy?
I believe it is made in Italy. Yes, it is made in Italy.
There you go.
Straight up from the Italians. Thanks, Sophie, for that question. All right, well, I think that's it for us today. Nice short live demo. If you want to see this again, you can look at our live events page and see what else we have coming up and rewatch some previous live demos. Check us out. We're on Instagram, Facebook. We're on TikTok, Twitter. And again, we'll be back on Thursday for another live event. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great Tuesday and enjoy the rest of your day.